Welcome back. Welcome back. In today's reality, more women now work full-time. Even as mothers to be, to be able to support their husbands, this reality has necessitated the employment of nannies in most homes for the care of children. But most of them, if not all, are not professionally trained caregivers.
That's right. Joining us now is Pamela Akimboboye, who is the founder and CEO of Icarella, a social enterprise with a goal to make the early years experience better and more enjoyable for all children. She will be talking to us about how to get the best out of our nannies for optimal delivery. Welcome, Pamela.
It's a pleasure to be here.
All right, so I know we know that you've been into this for quite a long time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I have a feeling there must be some very similar reasons why people come to you to, look for a nanny. What are those reasons that people have come to you to look for nannies?
So the major reason, in fact, thank you for having me here, first of all. So the major reason why people come seeking out the need for a nanny is the arrival of a bundle of joy in the midst of having a working mom, a working dad. Especially here in Lagos, we have a very nucleated environment where it is just mom, dad, children. Extended families are not available all the time to assist. And so that small cell usually needs support coming from the outside when they need to, both parties are working, so they need support coming from both sides. And that's usually why, they would come asking for help. A lot of times it's definitely because mom might have been working, mom is getting a new job, or even mom needs support at home, because being a full-time mom at home is not, it deserves payment as well. So she needs help. She needs some form of assistance if she needs to, take out some time for herself or even give the children better care. So it's very important.
Now, professional nannies are in very high demand around here. In fact, many people believe there are no such things as professional nannies. So do you train your nannies?
Yes, we do. We do. We help employers know the difference between, first of all, who a nanny is and who someone is, just someone in your home. A nanny is someone who is wholly dedicated. Her entire life or her entire job description is to ensure the full well-being of a child. Well-being has its definition, and it's not just physical well-being. It's not just the child is eating and sleeping. It is the child having physical well-being, social emotional well-being, cognitive well-being, and as well morals, and that is the duty of the nanny, not just.
Okay, so I feel like we're trying to break down the difference between a house help and a nanny.
Yes.
So what's the difference in layman's terms? A lot of people have house helps.
Exactly.
Not exactly nannies. So what's the difference?
When you talk about furniture, you talk about a house help.
Wow.
Simple.
Wow.
When you talk about children, childcare, optimal development, you talk about the nanny.
Okay, so when you're saying that, does it mean that the nanny takes care of everything that has to do with even cooking the child's food and all?
Exactly.
But when it comes to taking care of the parents or the home, that's none of the business of the nanny.
Well, in the Nigerian environment, we still have to give consideration to the fact that employers would want to get, maximize, what they can get out of the nanny. And so, yes, the nanny's full focus is the child. However, she's free to make the decision to also assist with, general home management and do housekeeping, but there is a difference.
Now, Pamela, there's a problem with security for many parents. We've had issues where people actually employ nannies and they end up regretting it. So how can one ensure that this person I'm bringing into my home, into my child's life, is actually someone that I can trust? Trust is very important.
Now, I always say you cannot wake up with someone can't walk into a house today and then you just trust the person. You need to take the decision to at least do a check. You cannot say the nanny will be offended or someone will be offended. Do a check, do a background. You can hire an agency to do the background check. You can do it on your own. So let's not assume that you know, it's impossible for you to do a background check on your own. You can also conduct a background check on your own. When you interview, ask specific questions with regards to the employee's background. Of course, you know, we've always heard the story of, oh, my previous employer has traveled out of the country. That's the common one that everyone says. But, you know, regardless of whether you hear this, because some people actually, it's true for them, but then regardless of you hearing this, you should be able to, you know, speak to previous employers, speak to the family members, know the home, go there, go to places where they worked, you know, take out the time to actually check. You know,
I have to come in as quickly as possible here. When it comes to getting the most out of a nanny you have employed, what are the things that Nigerian homeowners or homemakers are doing wrong?
I believe what the Nigerian homeowners are doing wrong is not seeing the importance of training their nanny. You know, Nigerian nannies are coming into this industry with the idea that it's just experience and, you know, watching the children, but there is so much. I gave a definition before, and what a nanny has to understand the stages of development of a child, at least in the early years. They should have broad knowledge about that and how to apply that knowledge to childcare. In my organization, we give trainings on managing sleep for cognitive development. A lot of people don't know the importance of sleep for brain development, and you know, for social emotional relationships and all of that. And a lot of nannies do not think it's their responsibility to give moral development for children. It's important also to invest that in the child. You know, while the parents see the children, say 30 to 40%, the nanny is probably there 60% or more. So if the nanny has to influence the children, she has to be ready and she has to be trained.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Wish we had more time, and I think we should continue this on social media. We're still taking some of your questions. Remember the hashtag WakeUpNigeria at TVC Connect. Pamela will be responding online.
Thank you
of course, right now we're about to bring you a feature on the Lekki Arts Market. And